So I put the word out in the clubs I used to hang out in Manhattan, the Spanish clubs, that I'm looking for a singer, possibly Puerto Rican, good looking, of course, that's what we wanted, because we had to compete with the Madonnas, and the Shannons and people like that. So we had to come correct. It had to be a girl that looked great and sounded good. So a friend of mine introduced me to this girl. He said, I got this girl for you. He brought her to Brooklyn. I met her. She sang for me and Alex, and we loved her. And I took the whole project to Four Plus. I said, hey, I got a band. It's called CultJam, and we recorded this song, and that's what we did. We recorded that song, and then we went back to work. We recorded the song, and then that was that. We all went back to work. I was working in a clothing store. Alex was playing with bands at weddings. And Lisa was working at the Gap, I think. So we all went back to work after recording the song. And later on that year, that song started playing on the radio in New York, and that was the end.
Okay,
The
okay.
beginning.
I,
Yes.
yeah, okay. I think my brain works differently because I want to go back to the part that you mentioned. You needed a singer. You're saying that both you and Alex couldn't sing. It was just you were musicians.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We needed a female vocalist because the song was written for, if you know the lyrics to "I Wonder If I Take You Home,"
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
was written for a woman.
But just the fact, but
So
you because
that's
even though you were the guys at full force, you never learned to sing yourself.
yeah, but not a lead, not a
Okay.
lead. No, 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 no. We knew we needed to be fronted by someone that was gonna represent us and be strong, and that's what we went after.
Yeah, I mean, which is admirable because most people who form bands is like, well, I'm going to take a verse or two, and others will join me, and they don't want to be left out. So that's why I'm surprised
Right.
that actually
Yeah.
you actually had the opportunity, and you thought actually I'm not as strong. It'd be great to get others
Oh
on.
yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. I mean, you know, I the band concept is something that I was already involved in. Full force. I loved Cameo. I loved
Mm.
Shalimar. I loved Parliament Funkadelic. I love Earth and Fire. The band thing, everyone contributing, everyone being strong, that was already, something that I wanted to be a part of. So, I mean, if it was up to me, I'd have brought in five other people. You know what I mean? But the three of us was a good start. And of course, we go on the road, and we have strong bands when we go on the road. So it's always that band feel, that family feel. We go on the road and we play together, and we basically live together on the road.
Yeah. What about the name Cult Jam? How did you come up with the name?
So the clubs that we were going to at the
The
time,
clubs.
again, a mixture of Spanish, black, white, mixed clubs. Uh, the thing about that would make this club special was the DJ would play songs that weren't played on the radio. He would play songs that were B-sides,
Mm.
things like that, like uh, Just Begun, Jimmy Castor Bunch. Um, uh, wow. Um,
There was
just
such a
very,
name I can
just,
remember.
yeah, just various B-sides that he would play. War, City Country City. You don't even know that. City Country City by War. You got to look that up. It's a great song, and it's 10 minutes long. And he would play that. He played things like that, jazz songs. He would play, Herb Albert. He would play jazz stuff, but with funky beats. So this was like the beginning of breakdance music.
Okay.
Because this is the kind of music that you would dance to and jump around and jump on the floor and do stuff like that. This is the way we danced back in the 80s. Do splits on the floor, do backflips, do handstands, So this was the beginning of break, and this is the type of music that he would play. And we always said these are great cult jams, man. These,
Um,
what kind of stuff do you play? What kind of stuff this did play? Oh, he played some dope cult jams, and they were cult jams, you know. And so when we DJ'd, we were the cult jam crew,
okay.
you know. me and Jerry and Junior from Full Force, we were the CultJam crew, and we would play these cult jams, you know. And so it was a given that the name of my band was going to be CultJam, you
Okay.
know, because
Okay.
that was the name I came up with. So I even monikered myself Mike CultJam Hughes, you know what I mean? Because CultJam is me, you know what I mean? That's something that I loved and I made up, and that's what I love and stand for, you know. And that's how the band came up with the name CultJam. That's how we pushed the name, yeah.
So the second question was, why specifically finding Lisa as opposed to a black female singer?
Oh wow. I think I think because we were thinking about Madonna, and we were thinking about uh, Shannon, and we were thinking about MTV,
Mm.
and we would think, you know, all of those things come into play, like you know, where we're gonna get played, who's gonna play us. You know, a lot of that comes into play, especially in the 80s. You know, MTV just started playing black music at that time
Mm.
because before that time they weren't.
Mm.
So Michael Jackson just started getting played because, you know, Michael Jackson made MTV play him.
Mm.
Columbia Records made that happen, and then Prince started getting played. So in order, you know, you have to think like that. Actually, think like, you know, not just creating good music, but actually getting seen and being liked by a wider variety of audience. So that was part of our thing as well.
I mean, this is something that I guess in the 90s, also big labels are doing so. I know Tommy Mottola was big into the image, not just the music. But
Right.
I'm really fascinated that how old are you at this time when you started the group?
When I started the group, I was 21.
Okay, but normally you'd probably get a manager and a label saying, "Okay, for us to really invest in you guys, this is what we're looking for." You think you're speaking on
Full,
something that makes sense,
full,
but I'm just wondering how wow this
full force.
really okay. So
Full
they
force for
they
thinking ahead. Full
okay
force for thinking ahead. Yes, yes. Because they already had UTFO. They had themselves. They knew they wanted to widen their audience. You know,
okay
they wanted to widen the audience.
okay
Widen,
okay
widen the audience. Not widen the audience.
widen yeah no whiten yeah
But you know, but hey, you know what I mean? It's part of it's you know, the music was mixed. You know what I mean? So let the group be mixed as well. You know, so it was good good for the part of image, and good for the sound and good for the audiences that we were trying to reach.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that category.
And somewhere in between
us for even loving us, on which I didn't miss you.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
no okay.
They don't understand what Jonas boys and men all
Play it.
And all these guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.